Hi there, welcome to the Coin Report channel. Today I'm going to open the curtain and tell you what I was able to dig up. Trust me, I can surprise you. I'm sure you've seen many decent reviews about what Aptos represents, who created it and which funds invested in it, but our goal today is different. I'll explain what Aptos holders should prepare for, what manipulation with the coin the whales are preparing, and at what levels the price will be traded. And as a bonus for all who watch this video till the end, I'll tell you how you can make money on it. Here we go. Well, let's talk about the project. Aptos was created by a team experienced in Libra DIEM development. In short, these guys decided to create something new because they thought the project could take off. One way or another, the foundations supported them, and in my opinion, this is a critical factor. If this didn't happen, the project wouldn't have had a chance to grow. And this is what they came up with. At first glance, it may seem that everything is alright. A new, promising project came out with a cool programming language, the Move. In addition, many developers have already started building their applications based on the Aptos blockchain. And the fact that Aptos is the leading project in a number of contributed developments also captivated me. Overall, the technology is interesting, and this is good. But I wouldn't lose sight of the companies that invest in Aptos. There are a whole bunch of crypto heavyweights, namely Binance Labs, FTX, Coinbase, Andreessen Horowitz, and so on. Among the foundations gathered all those who could pursue common interests. The presence of such large foundations makes me think of it as a massive conspiracy, which was most likely conceived much earlier. That is, they have some manipulative plan and they will act together. If they decide to raise the coin's value, they will not press it individually with their sales. One general market maker should perform this action without putting too much pressure on its price. This suggests that price manipulation is likely to happen, and now I will explain to you in detail how this will happen. How much did the funds invest? $350 million. What share of the coins will they get? Approximately 13% of the total coin issue. If the whole supply is 1 billion, the big funds will get 130 million. Here I have to say that it's no coincidence that the community criticized the team a little earlier when they were reluctant to disclose the project's tokenomics for a long time. But after they shared the document, things got a little more clear. Look at this. The team allocated 51% to the community. Then, the coins were received by investors as well as Aptos Foundation and Aptos Labs, which are two separate entities. Now, we're looking at tokenomics and trying to figure out how they would manipulate it, and I'll talk about it individually. As for the value of the coin at which the funds were buying, the amount of money invested divided by 130 million makes it about $2.50 per coin. But if you try to identify a real coin's cost, then in my opinion, you need to divide the money invested by the funds by the total number of coins that the funds, investors, developers, team, and other users will get. If we do the same calculation, the 150 million divided by 490 million, we got 70 cents. This figure is the lowest Aptos price. Guys, I think we're done dealing with the foundations. It's a good time to move on to manipulation formula. In the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Also, I would be very pleased to read in the comments what you think about this video and what you liked or did not like. And I sincerely thank you. We continue. Folks, to make sense of a manipulation form, you first need to understand the project's tokenomics. As you can see from the chart, at the start, a very large portion of the coins belonged to the community. Without going into detail, it's essentially 51%. And the team provides a report stating that there will be a lot of coins from the beginning. But it won't, actually. Please pay attention to this. To date, the team has only given away a tiny amount of coins to those who have installed wallets. It's approximately 2 or 3% of the total supply. Accordingly, funds need some $150 to $200 million to be able to redeem all these tokens. This way, practically no one else will have these assets. What's next? About 130 million coins that belong to the team are unlocked, but I'm more than sure that no one will sell it, because they are required for the project's development in the first stages, marketing, and so on. Then there is unlocking funds coins only from November 2023. I believe you're starting to get the point. In other words, a hole here will not put much pressure on the price. That is why the Aptos explosion is now more likely to happen than the growth of any other coin. If we remove the green background in the first year from the project tokenomics, we'll be in a situation where there are only coins in circulation from staking awards. Most foundations are staking their coins right now, and this is reasonable because the capital needs to work, despite the fact that they are blocked so far. And now the most interesting part. Anything the funds can get from staking can then be sold in the market. Now, I have a question for you. Does this situation remind you of anything? I'll tell you that I've seen this kind of thing before. For those who don't understand it, I say that exactly the same scenario was with the Flow coin. They also came out aggressively enough on the market. Vast funds were behind the project, the team conducted a lot of partnerships and listings on the leading crypto exchanges. All that we now have the opportunity to observe. The only difference is that the blockchain Flow held a token sale. In our case with Aptos, they were given away for free as an airdrop. Most likely, such a decision was made to circumvent the risks associated with the regulators. Here, it is crucial to understand that such circumstances were possible because there were simply no people who could sell the asset, but it was possible to sell staking awards. Thus, the funds sold the previously purchased volume of $30 to $40. And just then, when the price dropped, they were happy to fix profits from those unlocked coins because the cost of assets fell very low. Believe it or not, but in both cases, the unlocking was planned after 1 year, and when the asset is already down 50%, most retail investors will buy back coins, thinking that was the bottom, while the vast funds will end the earlier scheme, selling their positions to uninformed retail investors. In my opinion, this is a manipulation form, and it is very similar to how the whales acted in the case of the Flow blockchain. And now, it's time for the promised bonus. Guys, if Bitcoin rises to 25 or 30 grand by the end of the year, the funds will likely use this move to soar Aptos to an all-time high. There is no point in buying and staking coins now, so I would buy Aptos at the $5 to $7 level, betting on a possible manipulation that happened with Flow. When to fix profits? This is purely a speculative story, so I wouldn't expect an increase of more than 3 to 5 times. But of course, this is not a financial advice. And that's it for today. This is the Coin Report channel. Thanks for watching. See you later.